Okay, so here we are in Brentwood, the origins of which go back to Brentwood, when there was a fire in the forest in this area and created this kind of clearing. And it then became a really popular stop-off point for pilgrims on their way to Canterbury, which is not too far away. Wow. So we thought, what a great place to thrift. So let's start in scents. Come on. You're impressed, aren't you? Yeah, they look interesting. What a lovely shape. Salt and pepper. $3.50 for the two. Nice chunky size. Oh, vintage St. Michael. That's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really nice.
So Marks and Spencer's a high street store here in the UK, if you're not local.
Yeah, they're stylish.
Quite stylish. So that's a possible. Shall I hold on to them?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We just stepped in the door and there's already a possibility. I don't know what to look at. I was looking at that.
I knew you were.
I think that's just like a painted piece. Maybe like a holiday piece, but it's quite nice colour. £7. It's quite pricey, a bit pricey for us to then resell, so maybe not.
Today?
This is heavy. £5.85. It's a really solid piece of handmade pottery. Lovely colour. I wonder if it should have had a lid. Possibly.
Yeah, I think
like
maybe.
An olive pot or something.
No,
it's a nice colour though.
But...
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so that's nice. I thought I could spot that. We bought some Dartmouth pottery a few months ago with a crane. It was like a kind of a pedestal, I suppose, for a plant pot. So that's £6 in nice condition. Maybe not as popular in terms of its usage and its shape nowadays, but quite nice to see it. Yeah. It's spotted right at the top here. I'm going to have to put my salt and peppers down. Hold on. Oh, it's got some writing on it. Rondenin. Just thoughtful with that. I just thought the bird was lovely. The dove, the peace dove. 20. That's a little bit too much for us, I think, to buy. But it's quite a nice little thing.
It's a nice picture, isn't it?
It is quite a nice picture, whether that's a local kind of or localish kind of scene, whether that's heading into Kent where we're heading in the next couple of days. But the detail's lovely, the waves and the sky is really nice. So that one's £10. Do we like that enough to buy it?
I like it, but maybe not enough.
Maybe not quite. Okay, cool. Nice little pickup. Some vintage St. Michael salt and peppers. So we'll pop them in the bag and then head over to the British Heart Foundation over the road. Sound like a plan?
Certainly does.
It's such a busy, buzzy place here in Brentwood. Years ago, randomly, my solicitor was here. So I have been before, but it was a long time ago.
We're up, Karen.
And I also wonder if, made famous by The Only Way is Essex, whether the Sugar Hut is here. The nightclub they used to go to. But that might be something that's not correct, so we'll look into that and let you know.
You fancy a night at the Sugar Hut? We'll be in bed by the time they open the doors.
Probably. So let's have a look here in the British Heart.
Well, it looks nice for a start. Full.
It's rather nice that we see quite a bit of this. I think our follower Stephen Piner said, don't pick it up, it's common. But it's, I think, maybe it's not. Ooh, you know what I was going to say? I was going to say it was cartonware. It's chipped. But this is actually from France, I think.
Yeah.
So obviously the same kind of thing, but no, that's a shame. A massive chunk out of air for £5. Too much with a big chip. But quite fun. And funnily enough, I thought they looked a little matte compared to the rest. And that, I think on the cartonware, they're more shiny too. So, but yeah, quite fun, I think, those.
They're a little more stylish.
Yes, talking of stylish.
Is that a stylish little mole?
It's a stylish little mole money box. For $2.50. Nice little stopper. Are you in love with the little mole, Terry? He's quite fun, isn't he? We saw...
He is very fun.
I'm sensing you're not, but we did find a lovely mouse money box We've sold our money boxes before. Whether there's a market for moles.
Well, what's really sweet is his face is the shape of a heart.
Of a heart. How lovely.
Well, maybe he's a possibility.
Aw, you just want to befriend him, don't you?
Mole.
I'll hold on to him for now. Let's just spot this.
Yeah, I love those. They're nice too.
So this is Meakin, JG Meakin,
Seen a lot of
England.
Meakin.
I think it was very common. It's kind of everyday wear. So that's £1 for the little bowl, and then the platter is £2. It's kind of a nice simple design. It's probably stuff that was just used over and over again every day, and subsequently there was a lot of it. And sometimes you saturate the market, don't you, with these things? But this is also lovely. This lovely poppy coffee set. Look, very delicate.
Totally different.
Gorgeous colour.
Mm.
Kind of matches my, if I get my sleeve in, matches my sleeve. So that's from Avon. Oh, interesting. Made exclusively for Avon in Yugoslavia.
Wow. It's very fine looking, isn't it?
So £6 for the set, and it is complete. No, there's only 5 cups. Oh well.
Cupcakes to go with it.
Yeah, that's true. So, Terry, what have we spotted? A whole rack of cool jewellery.
Well, we're on a sort of a jewellery ban.
We
live
just
with the
flip.
bamboo. We live with the bamboo ban.
We flip from band to band, don't we?
So that just spotted this one. We are, like I say, we're quite jewellery heavy at the moment, but there's something very nice about this.
Does it look 1980s to you?
It's very 80s, isn't it, with these colours? Just the shapes, but with the right outfit again, it could look pretty cool, I think. It's very light as well. So
And
it's
how much
really
is that?
wearable.
£3.50.
£3.50. So that's another possible. We've got lots of possibles.
We just have to start making some decisions maybe today.
I know, yeah. It's a real mixture of jewellery here. Quite nice pieces, but I think probably the only one that's right for us is probably this one. So yeah. We'll have a
So
think
do we
about
get it or do we think about it? We'll think about it.
Think about it.
Okay, so a few possibles in there. We'll think about those as we walk along the high street. I love the little mole.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mr. Mole.
Yeah. The apple sauce.
The
Maybe the
necklace.
mole would work quite well for £2.50. But let's think about it. We're coming back this way. So we've got a few more shops along the high street. So let's see what else we can find. Maybe something that will just be shouting out to us, we have to buy it. Whereas the mole, maybe. The mole is a maybe. Come on.
So here we are.
Here at Sue Riley, we found another one. So it looks quite full of cool stuff actually, nice and bright and light. So let's get in and see if they've got anything today. Oh, nice Christmas window. I think they're all modern decorations. We're just desperate to find some really cool vintage Christmas today. Do you think we'll manage it?
They might be in here waiting.
Maybe. Okay, so this just caught my eye and I thought, well, what's this? And Terry said maybe you put glasses in it. But then we thought, well, there's a really distinct colour difference here. So what we thought we would do is Google image it, and it should look like that. So it should have a set of 6 of these. That's not going to load, so we'll stick to that. So it should have a set of 6 of these bowls in it, and as you can see, quite a valuable piece. But we have scoured the shelves and there are no orange bowls. Somebody's probably bought those separately for ice cream and split the setup. So yeah, it would be quite cool actually, very retro, very period. But unfortunately, without the bowls, it's kind of useless.
If we see the bowls in another shop, we do see things split across different stores, so you never know.
You never know.
We'll keep our eyes peeled.
So this is collecting the dust, look. This has been here for a while. It says £10 for the set, and it's by Hornsey. We've seen this design before with the poppies and the corn. I think they call it, yeah, fleur. So we've got a mixture of plates and cups and saucers and things. Nice little jug. It's quite a nice little design. Again, it's really tricky for us with sets of things because it's the storage and the transportation, isn't it? And if you break certain bits of it. But yeah, it's quite a nice design. We'll maybe leave it on this occasion, but £10 for all of that is pretty good. Okay, so nothing really in there, but I did catch these as we went in the shop. So these are a set of 3 tables, £25. Quite interesting,
with
aren't
the
they?
sort of tarnished brass. Do you think that's brass?
Probably. And I thought, well, maybe they're too tarnished. And then actually, I think in a way it kind of adds something to it with the kind of smoky glass tops and maybe just like some kind of metal legs and things, aluminium or something. Then just with the brassy corners. Quite nice, but as you know,
not really our sort of look, but they're nice.
We've got lots of tables, and funnily enough, I think it was Penelope Sparrow from Australia. She said, I love the way you say you're not going to buy big stuff. And she said, I know within 2 minutes you'll have a tile top coffee table under your arm. You know us too well, Penelope. Too true. So we just crossed the road because I said, here's one. And then I've just looked over the road and there's another one. So they're everywhere. So we'll head in here first. Then we'll head to the Hospice shop over the road next. Right, fingers crossed, Terry. Here we go. Look at I spotted just as we walked in the door. What a fabulous shape. It's
So
kind of an
shiny.
old-fashioned shape for the style of the glaze, anyway. $7.75. I think it's probably Foster's. Or maybe not. Suez is the shapes from Cornwall. The Kernuak pottery in Cornwall. Kernuak. It's like the character from Poldark, and he's called, I can't know what he's called, something like that.
No, I can't remember now.
But, oh well, it'll come to me. Anyway, so that's quite nice. It's maybe a little bit much for us at $7.75, but it's in beautiful condition, and like you say, so shiny. And look, we have one of those.
I still love them. So organic, the shape, and I don't think ours is on a rustic block like that.
I think our base is maybe less rustic, but it must be on some, unless it's just footed, but I think it's not as shiny like the rest of it, whereas this is more rustic.
How much is this?
Like you say, so that one, $2.75. I think we don't need another one because we've already got one, but we'll pop him back on the shelf. So right at the back there is this. What do we think of this? It's obviously like mother and child or something you'd perhaps call it.
I love this. Well, I love that it's just all out of one piece of wood.
The features are nicely carved. On the back, you've got a nice old vintage kind of piece of hardware.
Yeah, the silhouette of it, even from the back, is lovely, isn't it?
$3.75. So whether that would sell at kind of
It's quite festive as well.
Christmas time perhaps as well. So it's
Hold
possible.
on to that.
And look at this little owl.
Oh,
For £2. He's so
gorgeous.
adorable.
I love it. It's like he's got a heavy brow. Look.
It's like he's got a scouse brow. £2. It's got a little stamp underneath. Folkestone, I think it says.
Oh, he's lovely. He's a
two,
taker as
so
well.
He's good. We'll grab him. And then I think these are perhaps Japanese, Chinese little beakers. And they're lovely, beautifully made.
Nice.
And lovely glaze. Just very simple, just brushed round, no doubt. Probably
Obviously.
mass produced, but
Well, I'm not so sure because they're different sizes for a start.
well, they are different sizes. Just the sticker so kind of made me think, oh, it's maybe a mass-produced product. But you're right, they are slightly different. So hand-thrown, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to cross the high street again because there's a really big hospice shop over there and also an Oxfam, so fingers crossed. Okay, so a couple of nice little pickups over the road. Let's see if we can pick up a couple more things and then maybe we'll treat ourselves to a cup of coffee. What do you think, Terry?
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, me too. Well, maybe we'll go in the Sugar Hut for a cocktail
Maybe.
because I've just seen the Sugar Hut over the road, so I'll show you in a minute, but I was right. Any of you fans of Towie will know where we're talking about. Anyone who's not a fan of Towie will think, what on earth?
Well, we're not fans.
We're not fans of it, but we're aware of it.
Tom remembers all sorts of information like
All sorts
that.
of random nonsense I remember. So these are a little bit later, I think, than our period. They could be 70s, but I think they're more likely 80s. But how unusual to have the neutrals and then just a little bit of pink.
Very pretty.
Lovely little windmill. So these are made by Danone mugs, which I think is in Edinburgh in Scotland. They make lots of mugs, even to this day, lots of mugs like with company names on and different mottos and motifs. They'll make you a batch of mugs. But they also make mugs, have made mugs, for households as well. This is obviously the same, but just slightly different.
I love they're all different, yeah.
Still got the stamp. And then in Spain, we thrifted a more of a studio pottery style Danone mug, which I think we use for coffees, from what I remember. And again, that's more similar to this one with the kind of bluey, tealy flowers. I love the simplicity of the skyline and the horizon with the houses and the trees. It's cool, isn't it? So they're $125 each.
They're a nice size as well.
Yeah,
Very
so
usable.
they're maybe a bit random to pick up, just odds. I don't know, really. They're not our usual style, are they? But
Everything's sort of pushing our
thought they're just nice to see.
boundaries today, thinking what to get.
I know.
It's always...
We're not in a rush to buy lots of things, but we want to, also look out for different things all along the way. So we'll think about those. Now look at that. That is a piece of something. Look at this. I mean, you clearly would never use this for tea, would you? It must be Capia di Monte.
Made in Italy.
Yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah. I think that's Capia di Monte.
Yeah. It's like something off the set of Beauty and the Beast or something like that.
Yes. Be our guest, be our guest. That's all you're getting.
Is that Angela Lansbury?
She sings.
Oh, no, she sang the other one.
She's tale as old as time. And there's also a coffee pot to go with it. That's a little too bougie, I think, for us, but
yeah, it's
they're just amazing, aren't they? Certainly of a period, certainly of a style. I thought this was quite nice with these chrysanthemums, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Is that the word? I can picture the flowers. So
yeah.
$7.50, slightly crazed or crackled, but made in Portugal by John Buck. And by chance, so is this, which I thought originally was a bit like a Prenesh pottery look about it. It's very kind of, relatively standard. It's an odd kind of combination of designs, really. I wonder if it's 80s instead of 70s, but again, the John Buck stamp. The teapot's so solid. Imagine filling that with liquid. You wouldn't be able to lift it. You've got the milk jug.
It's a nice set.
Yeah. 6 cups, sugar, milk, and a teapot. But yeah, that was what caught my eye when we first walked in. And who's this? Oh, this is quite nice, really, because, it's sad in a way. These are all... I've picked up a piece of this a minute ago, hand-painted by Brenda Mully. And what I think she's done is picked up all the blanks. And I would say that's one of hers as well.
Oh, and then painted them.
Shenfield Common. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's lots. They're everywhere.
So it's all of her designs.
I mean, such a delicate touch, yeah.
Talented artist.
With the poppies and things. And then over here, I think it was over here.
Something. It
was these, yeah. So she's painted these as well. Quite like the paint effect on that. I just don't like perhaps the shape of the pot. But so it's all German porcelain. She painted that in it's maybe number 1980, but maybe in 1980. And this one with the acorn. So what a lovely thing to have kind of
she obviously
created. Yeah.
Painting all of these.
I reckon so. So what the story behind that is, I don't know. But yeah, so nothing in here today, but we'll continue along the high street and think I've spotted an Oxfam 2 doors along. So let's try that. Okay, so let's have a look at Oxfam, see what they got today. So here's me perusing the Christmas cards, and I thought this is right up Terry Street. Now, can we guess who that might be? Any ideas who it's supposed to be? I bought you a Christmas bauble of Mariah, didn't I, a few years ago, and it looked nothing like her. Not even
as well illustrated as this.
I think it's the same.
Card.
I think it's the same person who's designed it. So that's obviously meant to be Mariah Carey. But how funny! She's in the top 10,
top 40 again.
Top 40 again. Wow! She's peddling it out again, Terry. It's time. Well, geezer, there's no ag. There's nothing in there. We're going to move on. We're looking for something that's proper ream. I ain't no mug. I ain't going to be buying no rubbish, right?
If we don't find much good stuff, we're going to get proper aggy.
Proper aggy, and you're supposed to say, shut up, like that.
Shut up and let's get thrifting.
I'll tell you why I was saying this, look, because I mentioned it earlier, right? And I was right. I had a vague recollection that Sugar Hut, which is featured heavily in like I don't know how you describe Towie. It's like a docu-series TV show, reality show, and this is where they all used to come nightclubbing, the Sugar Hut, and they'd all stand in like corners with cocktails, really chatting in a very contrived way. But it was very popular for probably 15 years on television here in the UK. And this is the nightclub. So there we go, for all you trivia hunters. This is the Sugar Hut. But anyway, we're not really interested in that today, are we, Sal?
Not at all.
Let's get going. So this is great, Little Havens Hospice, and it's everything £5, the whole lot of it.
Wow.
We just have it all.
So how much is it?
Maybe it's per item, £5 per item, do you think? Yeah. Let's go into...
It's too cold, my lips have gone sort of...
He's just frozen to the spot, I think. So look at this Pollyanna Pickering. We found a few of these on our travels. We sold the little Siamese cat that we had. This is from 1983. Is that like a black lab? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, with all the blackberries and the foliage and yeah, nice composition. Only £1, it's crazy. Wow, that's interesting. Love the little sticker, freehand painted by the Jersey Pottery. And it's rather sweet. It's got the standard kind of Jersey decoration and presumably a stamp underneath there, so that's £1. But look at the top. How pretty is that?
Survived as well.
I know, not a chip free.
It's a nice size.
And look,
it was on this side, so
there's also this lovely toast rack. I don't know whether people do toast racks anymore. My grandma used to do toast racks. What do we think of that? £3.50? That's maybe a little much for that. I don't know, for us.
Maybe for us, and maybe it's niche. I don't know whether maybe people do toast racks, or I think that's maybe a bit formal nowadays.
Probably. You just pop it on your plate and butter it. So maybe we'll have that one. It's nice. Good spot, Terry. Didn't quite end up with everything, but a nice little pickup, the nice little Jersey pottery vase. See, Terry's got his eyes open at all times. So I think if we go around the corner, there's more. So 2 more. So let's see if we can find them. Okay, so let's head into the Dogs Trust. What a pretty window. Very festive, very festive. Let's see if they've got anything cool today, Terry. And let's have a look at this. It's vintage, $14.95, Royal Cauldron ware. So you've got 3 different bird designs. So I'm guessing this is probably from the 50s into the 60s maybe. Made in England, Bristol ironstone. Has that slightly more kind of vintagey, aged look to the stamp and everything. But the detail's really lovely, actually.
Lovely for a twitcher.
For a twitcher, really good. For us as thrifters today, maybe not. I think this is Ravenhead White Fire, I think. $1.50. Love that design. We found that set, didn't we, with a bowl and 6 dishes, but the bowl was missing and we should have gone for it, but we hesitated. And I've not stopped thinking about it since.
I'm going to let that go.
So no accessories and things in this one. They've got quite a lot of cool clothes. It's a nice colour. Gap Athletic. Little flasher Mac. I've not looked at many clothes today actually, but I keep forgetting to look, but maybe nothing particular. We've picked up some cool things lately, haven't we? And it's nice to then to think, well, maybe we'll find something really cool every time we thrift. I love the colour of that as well.
We just do the scan of the clothes, and if they just catch your eye.
Battley's, nice and soft.
Not today.
Yeah, so nothing in here today, but a lovely shop, really nicely presented. So how was Brentwood, Terry?
Brentwood was cool. We found some really good finds there. And it's a shame it was so cold.
Yeah, well, I thought it was really great in Brentwood. We found some cool stuff. It was freezing cold, as you say, and we dashed off in a rush. So we are now crossing the Dartford Bridge, heading into Kent for our next thrift stop.